Good morning. Good morning. I'm Blanca Rodriguez, the Deputy District Director for External Affairs, Caltrans District 7, which we are responsible for all the area of LA County and Ventura counties. Thank you for joining us for our 10th annual Caltrans Day Litter Removal Day. 10 years we've been working with AD 54, and today, Assemblymember Mark González, but prior to Assemblymember Mark González, it was Miguel Santiago. So we've had a great working relationship. And as you can see, everyone's here. Caltrans appreciates your participation, and we are thrilled to have Assemblymember Mark González and his staff with us as well. Assemblymember, your participation today will help inform the public on what Caltrans does daily on the state highway system to remove litter and debris. The accumulation of litter poses significant environmental and safety hazards, as it can obstruct stormwater systems and endanger wildlife and create risks for both motorists and highway maintenance personnel. As such, Governor Newsom implemented several litter removal programs in the ambitious program known as Clean California. Through initiatives like community beautification projects, increased trash collection, and infrastructure improvements, Clean California translates this vision into tangible action across the state. Guiding these efforts is a notion that as we Californians are shared the responsibility of maintaining a clean and safe highway system, and that local efforts across the state can have profoundly positive impacts for us and the environment. For some context on the scale of littering and the culture shifting effort of Caltrans is leading to address it, here are some data points on debris removal programs since last April, the costs of which total $15 million. Since we're gathered here today, these programs have removed more than 1,200 cubic yards of litter and debris from Interstate 5 in our district alone. That's 90 dump trucks loads of waste kept out of your environment or the ocean. District-wide, Clean California activities have cleared a staggering 23,000 cubic yards of debris from the state highway system. You need an 8-mile-long convoy of dump trucks parked end to end to haul out all of that at once. So just to get a perspective, District 7's Clean California leader figures represent 15% of the total debris removed statewide by Caltrans over the last 12 months. While these accomplishments are impressive, it's important to note that these efforts and resources could otherwise support critical infrastructure and maintenance projects. You will have made a meaningful contribution to our mission of keeping California clean, and we hope you encourage others to do the same after today. We want all you to have a great and safe experience today, and again, I thank everyone out here to come and clean up all the debris that's out here and to keep all your communities clean. And remember, educate, educate, educate. Teach them. Trash goes in the garbage. Tirar la basura en el basura. Okay? Muchas gracias a todos. Thank you, everyone. And now I want to introduce my dear friend, our state leader, Assemblymember Mark González.
Good morning, everybody. I know we're coming off the heels of Earth Day, we're calling it Earth Week, but I just want to thank you all for being here. My name is Mark González, and I represent the Fighting 54th Assembly District, where I represent the communities of Koreatown, Westlake, downtown LA, Lincoln Heights, Boyle Heights, and so many of the surrounding communities that are the heart and the heartbeat of Los Angeles. We are here once again with Caltrans cleaning up the freeways. As we are looking around here and we are seeing all of the debris, we have to come out here continuously every single time again. And as Blanca, oh shit. My bad, I got it. Hold on, that's for the bloopers. I got it. Here you go. I had it. There we go. Whoops. I know what I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. There you go. Here, take that. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Back to business. Okay. So, listen, I represent the 5th poorest district in the state. 85% of my district is renters. 70% of my district speaks another language other than English. I'm going to pause. There we go. The professional. Appreciate you. All right, I'll start over. I'm Assemblymember Mark González. I represent the 54th Assembly District. We are here in Lincoln Heights, where we are once again commemorating and recognizing Earth Day, Earth Week, but more importantly, recognizing the fact that, you know, we have to be able to clean up and have pride in our communities and trash. And so I want to thank Caltrans for being here. I want to thank Healing Barrios for being here because this is our community. This is where we are. This is where I grew up, and this is important for us to make sure that we highlight the fact that Caltrans is out here and they're doing the work, and your state dollars are here at work, and your state is here for you. Today is a reminder that the health of our planet begins with the small choices that we make every single day. As fast as litter is removed from our roads and our highways, it seems to reappear very quickly, almost like a shadow that follows our steps. Caltrans spends millions and millions of dollars and countless hours clearing it. That's time, money, and energy that we can use to improve our roads, strengthen our infrastructure, and invest in our communities. But this issue is bigger than budgets and than schedules. Litter threatens our environment. It endangers wildlife, pollutes our waterways, and diminishes natural beauty of our great city of angels. It drags down property values and chips away at our pride in the places that we call home. We all have the power to change this. The most effective solution is very, very simple. And as Blanca said, don't litter. It's very simple. It starts with a decision to care. It starts with a decision to act, and it starts with a decision to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So today I'm asking everyone, not just as a public official, but as a neighbor and a fellow resident, to commit to putting trash in its place. Talk to your children, your coworkers, your friends. Lead by example. Pick up that straw, wrapper, say something when you see someone litter, and encourage them that the trash is right there. There are so many ways and so many laws that California has passed to make it more accessible for people to throw their trash away. Because together we can change this. Together we can keep our neighbors clean, our parks green, and our streets beautiful. We're not just cleaning it for today, we're cleaning it for tomorrow. And so looking around here, looking around at all of the debris that here exists, it's sad. And the fact that Caltrans is here today is a good, positive sign. We're going to plant some trees. We have folks from the community who are here who love their community and want to say, hey, we want to make our place look just as great as the West Side. Boyle Heights in itself and Lincoln Heights are surrounded by 5 freeways in itself. The need for greenery is extremely key so that we can take that pollution, put it into the greenery because it sucks it up from the air, and make sure that people and our kids can breathe. This is one of the highest concentration areas for asthma and other chronic diseases that happen, but it all starts here. This is the epicenter of change. This is the epicenter to make sure that we clean up our community and that it looks like the pride of Lincoln Heights. And so I'd like to invite a friend, a sister who's, I've met many years ago and been somebody who's been a leader that we can call and say what we can do. Healing Barrios is something in its word in itself. It heals. It makes sure that our community looks good. It makes sure that people that go through the program have pride and they're given that second chance. And that's what we're doing here today on celebrating Earth Day, is making sure that we give that second chance and that TLC that our community needs. So I'd love to invite up my friend from Healing Barrios, Cristina Navarro, to speak a little bit. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi everyone, good morning. It's so beautiful to see everybody out here in this beautiful community of Lincoln Heights. Thank you, Mark González. Thank you, Caltrans. Thank you to the teams. That's who gets the applause. They're out here. They're going to be picking up trash, doing amazing work. Thank you to all the workers. All the pride goes to you. I was really happy to be able to speak today, only because being a resident, having my business here in Lincoln Heights, being multi-generational here in Lincoln Heights, it's so important that the community takes back their community and they realize they have the power to make it beautiful. There's always kids running around, there's small business. This community was developed by community. It was settled for community, by community, and that's how Lincoln Heights and other surrounding areas rose together. So for all of us to come together, community members, politicians, Caltrans, the city, the state, to come together and to recognize that beautifying our small little communities such as Lincoln Heights is such an enormous gift for each of us of what we do for each other. And beautification of our community starts with us. Yes, we go to our politicians. Yes, we go to the state. Where are the taxpayer dollars going? However, beautification starts inside. We have to know that if we see a piece of trash, we got to just pick it up. If you can, pick it up. See something on the side of the road, like, don't just leave it, and don't be throwing things outside your cars or just being messy. We have to love our communities, and again, the love starts with us. So I want to thank everyone here for paying attention to our beautiful community, but this doesn't just happen in Lincoln Heights. We are all throughout Los Angeles. Mark González, he's always present in our communities, from Lincoln Heights, Boyle Heights, MacArthur Park, another area where we're cleaning up so much. We have our peace ambassadors out there with collaboration with CD1, Eunices Hernandez, and we're out there doing cleanups as well every day. So cleanup, appreciating our earth, appreciating our community starts with us. It starts with the daily gestures that we do every day, and believing in ourselves, our community, and the beauty within our community. So I'm just thankful for everyone here. All the team members are the real champions today. Thank you for having us, and let's just have an amazing day. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Caltrans.
Well, again, we just wanted to kick things off with some statistics, and wanted to again just thank Caltrans, Healing Barrios, and everyone for coming together this morning. I know Blanca gave some statistics, but I'm happy to take any questions as well if you'd like to ask. Yeah. So the question is about, we've been doing this for about more than a decade at this point in partnerships together. I've worked in this district myself for 15 years. So for me, this is 15 years of going back to square one and having to clean it again and again. Look, we're trying to pass concrete solutions that really forecast and highlight our issue with the unhoused. I'm pushing a measure to produce and create more street medicine, which will be given out to folks who are unhoused and make sure to get the medications and other stuff that they need immediately, rather than clogging up our hospitals. But it really is having to address the fact that there were some homeless encampments here previously. To my understanding, they have been taking up some of the services, and they will be housed. But the reality is that folks who drive through here or come through there just throw their trash, or debris flies through the winds, and so we can't necessarily control that. But what we can control is making this place look beautiful, and coming here again and adding the plants that we need and the greenery, again, especially for given what's going on through the climate. I don't know, Blanca, if you wanted to address that as well. What I will say is that Caltrans is extremely responsive. The minute our office coordinates and programs with them, they immediately come out here, they do the graffiti removal, they do the trash pickup. But there are some in our community who take advantage of that, and there's some that tag it up and they have to come out here again. But there's only so many people who can do that. But I want to give Caltrans praise, because they are constantly out here with their roving trucks, but they're just trying to keep up. And so I want to give Blanca a chance to answer that question. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a great question. So the community can take part, and Blanca's going to give you the hotline for folks to call if they have any questions. More importantly, if you have graffiti removal, call our office. If you want to, 213-620-4646, 213-620-4646. That is our office number that you can call. Send us a picture, a nearby address of where the location is, of where the debris removal can be cleaned up quickly, excuse me, and Caltrans responds very fast with us. We work together because this is about teamwork, and so, but they can only address it so fast because this is Los Angeles, and so, but I'll give Caltrans a minute to respond.
So thank you for the question, but yeah, it is a lot. Okay, so today is just one day, right? It's Earth Day, so that's one day, but it's a collaboration. That's not just state, but there's different jurisdictions that this hits, right? So it's state, it's local, it's city. So there's a lot of collaboration that needs to happen, a lot of partnerships that need to happen, like Mark addressed the homeless encampments. That takes a big collaboration amongst a lot of entities. And like he said, we have to go out there and do assessments. So it's not just, we have to have CHP out there with us to do the assessment, and then figure out whose jurisdiction it is, and then we do a lot of collaborations. They got to get out there and provide social services, and then find them places to go to, and then Caltrans will come in behind and then start, if it's in our state right away, and come in behind and then clean up. But this happens year round, like Mark said. This is just one day. If the communities want to really engage and participating and keeping their communities clean, especially when there's a lot of hot spots, like Mark said, we have the customer service request hotline website that you could submit and let us know if there's an issue with graffiti, homeless encampments, trash. Also, we also have something that you can do. It's called Adopt a Highway. Adopt a Highway program is that you can have a group, like you said, you have a business, and that business can adopt a piece of the highway, and they go out there, I think it's maybe once a month, and they help out and clean up that community and making sure that they're out there with our maintenance employees to make sure they're safe. So that's another way where the community can get involved. But like Mark says, I want to address to all the maintenance employees. They are out here every day, and I want to say thank you to them because they don't get the gratitude and everything that they go through. And this is another way to get out here and see what they have to do every day, and doesn't stop. And so I want to say, let's all give a hand to the maintenance employees. This region, metro region, is awesome. We call them out and they're on it. Like Mark says, Mark is on me all the time. Blanca, there's this, there's that. Right. And we're out there, and I want to say the metro region is an awesome team. They're very responsive, and we're out here. So I think those are the three things I wanted to hit. The customer service request. We have a Caltrans hotline that you can call, a website, and again, the Adopt a Highway. And community cleanups, we do have that. So you can work through the elected's office, or you can call my office in external affairs, and we can do community cleanups, and that's another way to help. So hopefully I addressed all your questions. Thank you.
I'm going to just add a quick piece to that. Government is supposed to be the problem solver, not the problem. And clearly the trash here is a problem, and I want to reiterate and highlight the fact that you can call our office, Mark González, 213-620-4646. But for those who want to report litter on highways, Caltrans hotline number is 213-897-4426 to report any debris, illegal dumping, graffiti, anything on or around highways, or visit csr.dot.ca.gov or Google Caltrans, and that'll pop up. Click on there, hit report, or call our office. It's very easy. We send photos. This team is extremely responsive. So with that, we got work to do, folks. Are we going to do it? Yeah. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put on my little vest, and we're going to get to work. Let's do it, guys. All right. Who's in charge of the darkening web?